Hello, everybody. The Astro Gravitational Report for September 30th, rising from the ashes. A lot of energy because the moon moves into Sagittarius after being through the darkness of Scorpio, after we went through this truth that comes out. Now it is about the courage. We to take the courage of the things that we need to understand, of the things that we let it go. Now can be more light from within us. Now can be a more better from within us, and we can able to fly. But are we going to develop the courage to do what we need to do? A lot of the Sagittarius, that is an expressions, that is a writings, that is a painting, that is the journalist, and so on and so on. When it comes to you, you can express things, you can do the things from within. But are you actually going to take the real work to take flight, the real actions of flight? It's all is going to depend on you. So at noon, there's going to be a very good positive energy. That's going to be the ascendant in the moon. It's going to be a very beautiful. At 4 p.m., we are going to have a lot of positive energy about this. That is going to be the moon with the midheaven, and the ascendant is going to be at Aquarius. That is going to be like, here we go, you're reborn. You can retake, you can remake, you can reinvent the things now from within you. At 8 p.m., the positive energies, midheaven and Pluto. There's going to be also the moon and ascendant plus the north node. There's going to be a divine energy coming in at 8 p.m. And at 9 p.m., there's going to be for those who did their inner work, there's going to be a very good energy of inner peace that's going to comes in and tells you the things. But later on at 10 and specifically 11 p.m., that's going to be the energy, if you haven't done it, it's going to be this energy of internal pressure. There's something did not said right, there's something I didn't did right, there's something I didn't did from within me. So I'm gonna go with the report for today for it. So at 7 o'clock, we have pretty much similar energies as yesterday. The only difference right now is the moon. It is gonna be Sag. The moon is gonna be walking within the first degrees. That's gonna be the 4th degree of Sagittarius. It's beautiful energy. It's giving a sextile to the sun and the moon. That is about the energy of the authority from within you. The love, the balance is there. The ascendant is pretty much together with the sun. The sun is at 7 degrees, ascendant is at 8. And we have Venus that it's on 1 degree and 25 minutes in Libra. It's about love, new fire of love from within, new beginning of love from within us. There's also the moon. It's got a trine with Jupiter. That is about the Jupiter is retrograde. That is about to go back at the beginning, go back everything the way it was, trying to go back the way that things were. Okay, relearn the lessons of the mistakes and then rebuild it again onto new pace. So at 8 o'clock, the ascendant is in Libra. There is divine energies with Uranus and the North Node. It's a beautiful trine with Mercury. The energy is going to be same like yesterday, maybe not that much active as yesterday, but today the energy is going to be a little bit more calm down from within. Midheaven is together with Lilith. There's divine energies from Saturn. It's a beautiful trine with Mars from within, and Mars is still squaring the Neptune and Mercury retrograde. That is about that. This is a like distort energy that from it's coming in from Neptune. Neptune is the Neptunizations. It is the deceived. It is the hidden. It's the lies. It's deceptions from with. But through understanding the deceptions, the lies, and so on, you actually understanding the truth. That's the power of Neptune and Pisces, specifically in there is very deceptive. For but Mars is doesn't like this ideas. Mars doesn't want to be deceptive anymore, and he doesn't want to talk about deceptions at all. It is what it is. So please try to stay not to have communications during Mercury retrograde. But if you're within the inner peace, you have to make communications. You have to do the things. The universe is supporting you. There is a beautiful trine with Mercury retrograde this time. Mercury retrograde is sextile with the midheaven. That means the work that needs to be done within the family. Midheaven and the Lilith, they are in trine with Neptune, but careful with these deceptions for it. Maybe it's coming time that these deceptions has to stop from within the family. Okay, so Pluto is very powerful. Pluto it's continued to supporting Mercury retrograde and Venus for it. So be patient with your transformations. Be patient from within. Watch your downloads that's coming in inside of you. They will be powerful. They will tell you the things from within you. At 9 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is entering Scorpio. There is a divine energies from Jupiter that is about destructions of the old dead. You made a mistake in the base of the old. Now the old has to go away, but you also have to destroy what was made for. So there is going to be a lot of return energies. Don't forget, we are having a 6 planets that are retrograde. Most of them, by the end of the month, they're gonna be go off. There's gonna be some transitions to direct energies for it. And now it is about the review of the things from within you. Since the sun is in Libra, that is the balance from within yourself first to create the balance with others. And the love is there. So do this with love from within you. Okay. The midheaven is at Leo. There is a beautiful trine with Jupiter, and it's a beautiful trine with the moon. The moon is supporting now the new authority from within you, so he can take a flight out the phoenix. Okay, you are reborn, you are resurrected, you are going through these times from that resurrection is going to be filled if whatever you feel out last night or in the past let's say 24 hours plus for it, that is it about you to go into the darkness, something to die there, and you to comes in and rise from those ashes. We are going to experience the same thing during the Scorpio season. Okay, it's going to be more powerful than yesterday. All right. Yesterday was just a little preview from within. So at 10 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at Scorpio. Speaking of the witch, for it, the ascendant is at 13 degrees. It is opposing the North Node at 13 degrees in Taurus. Uh, the old ways doesn't create a new art. That is the main lessons of this. Okay, we cannot be continue doing the same thing and we're trying to build new art if we not changed, we still not evolve enough from within. Now the Uranus is in Taurus is like, hey guys, it's time to build a new art, and you're like, well, that's what we are going through this a lot of transformations right now. The next 2 years it is about this, to transform for a better future from within. Midheaven is at 23 degrees of Leo. That is about to let go of the old authority from it. There is a sextile with Mars, and there is a divine energies that comes from Neptune that comes in and says like The old stuff is not working anymore. You have to create a new authority. You have to create a new situations. You have to become a new you. You are a phoenix now. Is the old, it's die. You are a new phoenix right now. And it's a new chances and new opportunities for you. So the ascendant is also squaring Saturn. That is it about the karmic Lord. Saturn says, I'm not letting you go unless you get to this new way. And a lot of you today, you're going to be looking at it, at this particular seeking the new way when the ascendant comes in Aquarius. So at 11 o'clock, beautiful energy, pretty much the ascendant and the moon are kind of like a close. The one is in Scorpio, which is the ascendant, and the moon is in very close at the first degrees at Sag. At Sagittarius, they are opposing Uranus. But in overall energy, there is a beautiful trine from Jupiter, there is a beautiful trine from Neptune, and there is a beautiful sextile of Mercury retrograde, the Venus, and the Sun. So the authority, the communications, the love, they are supporting these visions. This internal death was for you to rise up, you to let go of the old ways, the old style of thinking, and you to rise up, you to take a flight in you. And that's what the moon and Sag is going to expressing this. Oh, I feel good. I feel great. I feel perfect. I cleaned it up. I got so much. I got this and got that. You're going to get this energy, but this energy is going to help you to find the power from within. But also, you have to develop the courage from within you. So at 12 o'clock, beautiful energies again. I still have some dispositions, but you got used to it. You got used to all this. Mars could be a very active because midheaven and the Mercury retrograde are together at this time. So, as you guys know it, this squaring with Mars, specifically when the MC is there, you might feel very tempted to send a nasty message, or very tempted you to excuse yourself, or very tempted you to do something about it so you can feel better. No, 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 no. Look in you. Look the person from within. Why are you doing this? Okay? Why are you doing these situations? You're in the process of transformations, and during transformations, you want to screw the things up. No, wait and transform. Wait until begin a fully grown phoenix from within you. That what the moon is going to try to tell you this hour. The moon is together with the ascendant right now. Beautiful energy. As long as you understand the internal process from within you that's going on within your life. Pluto is helping, the Uranus is helping in there. There is a beautiful trine between midheaven and Pluto and midheaven Uranus in the North Node. Did you get the picture? You get in the support, but if you look at it, what happened from before, what happened within the situations, the thing's not going to change. Okay? It's not going to be built a new world, as Uranus is in Taurus in the North Node as well. So at 1 p.m., the situations is changed. The midheaven is at 11 degrees at Libra, additional square towards Jupiter. That's mean that, yeah, you want more destructions from within. You want to unlearn more new things. But at the same time, you want to learn new things. Okay? You want to unlearn it first, but you have to learn. How do you do it? You researching the truth from within you. You have a doubt, you go find what you have a doubt about it. Finding the truth from within. That truth is going to come in because of Lilith and Uranus. They have a divine finger of hand towards the ascendant that is in 20 degrees. Most of the people, the journalists and so on, they are have something within Sagittarius. The writers, okay, the TV personality that does shows about truth, finding the truth, investigations, and so on. They have something in Sagittarius. That's what this energy is about. For So that energy is applying to you. You to go out and dig the truth. Go do your own investigations of this truth. All right. So at 2 p.m., the ascendant is at Capricorn. Time to do the work, but do you want to really do the work? No, you don't. It's too heavy. You haven't grown yet. You can spread your wings, but you're going to take the flight. What is heavy though? It's heavy, the relationship, the authority of the relationship, the love itself is heavy. The other thing that it's heavy, it is that demolishing of the old. You might feel sad, mad about it. The old way didn't works. The old ways, they didn't work. You did not grow. No, the old ways, you should have let it go earlier, not now. Now it's kind of like, yes, you can do that. You can change this. Okay. But you feel like that work, it's too much. It's never too much as long as you feeling within the energies of your destiny from within you. So at 3 p.m., the ascendant is at Capricorn, pretty much close to Pluto. Now, though, you got that understanding. Okay, you roll on your sleeves and you get to work. So the ascendant has got a beautiful trines with Mercury retrograde, the Venus and the Sun. It's a beautiful cardinal changes right now and there. Okay, it's a beautiful, beautiful situations. Pluto is there; it's supporting all this. All right. So the moon, which is your intuitions and your mothering side situations from within you, is sextiling the sun. That's mean that the intuition and the authority from within you are in union, working together for what? For better growth. Understanding that the old ways doesn't open new doors. You have to find different way, have to find the different positions, but you have to become the different before you get to the different situations. So it's a beautiful transformation day at 4 p.m. The ascendant is at 6 degrees of Aquarius. So here is all that energy of transformations that we're talking about. Now you're finding the new way. You're finding the new informations. You find the new escape. Now you're correcting things from within you. You're changing things from within you. You removing old stuff. You are in the midst of exactly doing the work. The midheaven is at 27 degrees of Scorpio. Beautiful sextiles with Mercury and Venus, beautiful trines with Jupiter and Neptune in there. The moon is very close by. It's pretty much the same story is there. So now you have like in the next 30 minutes till an hour, you have these positions that you can combine all those energies so you can help you uh, with the intensity from within you. You understand things from within you that you may be the person who create tensions from within yourself because of old learning, old understanding, old deceptions, old tricks, old cultures, old religion values. Now you want to understand things in a totally different perspective from within you. So that's what the Aquarius is rebel. All right, that rebellion in the next hour. You're going to looking at to rebel, but who you gonna need the help to rebel from within? Your courage. The courage is gonna come in from Mars. As long as Mars is not angry from within you. Don't be angry at old situations. Don't be angry uh, at your intuitions that didn't tell you things from before that you messed up. The midheaven is together with the moon and opposing Mars. Now, the masculine energies can be mad at your intuitions, can be mad at within you, can be mad at your mothering issues and so on. But There is a divine energies from Uranus towards the moon and midheaven. You have to forgive yourself from within you because there was the things you did not know. You researched the things, you found the truth, and now you are working on it. But don't be mad at you. It is about to find the courage from within you to transform, not to fight. There is a huge difference. The fight's coming because you need to transform, not you to transform so you can fight. Did you see the difference in there? So it's going to be a lot of transformational day. So at 6 p.m., the Saturn is together with Neptune, intense energy. Midheaven is at 26 degrees of Sag, a lot of squares, a lot of oppositions, no communications, no expressions, and so forth. All right, just zip it up, whatever is going on. All right, specifically, we're talking about whatever is going on within the family. Lilith is on 23 degrees of Cancer, and it's opposing Saturn within 20. It's opposing Pluto with 26 degrees of Scorpio. Someone doesn't want to change in the family. Somebody want to transform in the family. Well, if somebody don't want the family to be better, so what do you gotta do? You have to let that person know you're not good within the family. That is the truth. It may be a hard for you, but you have to do it. And that it's coming from the midheaven divine energy towards Lilith. Okay. I mean, these toxic situations, this toxic personality, this toxic energetically doesn't help anybody from within the family because Lilith is in Cancer. So, since the midheaven is at Sagittarius, somebody doesn't know how to close its mouth. Somebody doesn't know how to talk properly and just goes there and just. And guess what? Here we go. It's going to be a lot of intense energies, but there will show up the thing that needs to be worked on it. All right, the things that need to work on. And at 7 p.m., the ascendant is at Aries. It's past Jupiter, past Chiron, but it's a beautiful trine with the moon, and the moon has got a beautiful trine with Jupiter. Okay, the ascendant is also a sextile Mars. Things are calming down. Things are understood from within. Midheaven is at Capricorn. That work is heavy. Ouch. I mean, the stone is too heavy. Is the past. How can I do it? I don't know how I'm gonna do it, and so on. You're gonna do it. You're gonna be doing it. You're the phoenix. You are rising from ashes, and you're still weak. Don't think about the current situations. Think about your growth. That's what the phoenix does. The phoenix begins to grow from the ashes. Yes, it has to take time and understanding from within. So at 8 p.m., here is the beautiful energy for this work. It's coming. The midheaven is 24 degrees at Capricorn. Pluto is 26 degrees. And there changes, transformations. With what? With love. With love. Love changes everything. Love transforms everything from within. The ascendant is together with the north node. You're focusing of the light that is right now. You see that life right now. And it's a divine energies within the moon, within your intuition. Your intuition is sextile with the sun, with the authority from you. So you guys are in a very good agreement. And now the moon understands that these old values, they did nothing but a false reality, that now that false reality has to be destroyed. That's what the Jupiter is there, to demolish the wrong growth from within you. Beautiful energy. The north node, the ascendant, and Uranus, there have a trines with the midheaven and Pluto. You are going to feel very well this energy. as long you don't stay within why the old has to be why this lack of evolution. If the old was old, we are not going to be evolved. We are still going to be in the caves. We're still going to be hunting animals for living. See the difference? You're not going to be playing in the video games, or you're not going to be watching TVs and so on and so on. So that's what that is. You to evolve from within you. And at 9 p.m., the ascendant is at 1 degrees at Gemini. The midheaven, though, it is in Aquarius. And I was talking about this moment. That is the moment when you inventing new path, you inventing something new, you reinventing yourself. Okay, you're reinventing the things the way a life is. How? The midheaven is at 8 degrees at Aquarius. That is a beautiful trine with the 7 degrees sun, authority from in the Libra. It is the same time. It is a trine with Venus, with the love from within. The love forcing you to find new way. The love changes everything from within you. A lot of you are gonna feel this energy of love because the ascendant is at 1 degrees at Gemini. It's trining Mercury retrograde, Venus, and the Sun. You will see this power of love from within you that pushes you to reinvent yourself, you to be reborn, you to find the new things inside of you that you never thought you had. So at 10 o'clock, the ascendant is together with Mars, and midheaven is at 23 degrees, but that 23 degrees is entwined with Mars. Hold your anger. Maybe things weren't great. Maybe things weren't right. Maybe someone screwed up. Maybe someone, and so on. You leave the someone deals with their own crap. What are you? What is your warrior from within you? Gotta be careful with these energies because here on this energy that's going to be at 10 p.m., that is the oppositions with the moon, that is a square with Mercury, and that is a square with Neptune. Distort visions. You're about to have different visions about it, and you try to act. No, be wise. Learn the lessons from within you about the new path. Don't allow the new path to go ahead and does all the things from you haven't been grown yet. Wait to all the process of transformations is in finished business. Okay. Midheaven, it's got a divine energies with Lilith. So is the Mercury retrograde from it. Take a look inside. What is that message the Mercury retrograde is trying to give you with Lilith? The toxic Lilith from within you, the toxicity from within you, something that wasn't correct from within you. How is that distorted visions that may be war coming from Lilith? Why does your Lilith doesn't want to change? Because Lilith is opposing Pluto, okay? But she is trining Neptune. She shows that distort visions, but she also can distort messages. And that energy is coming from midheaven towards Mercury. You to understand and make the difference between the truth and deceptions from within you. It's kind of like a don't lie to yourself. Don't self-sabotage yourself, because if you lie to yourself, you sabotage yourself. All right. At 11 o'clock, the ascendant is in Cancer. It's about the family within. Midheaven is at 9 degrees of Pisces. Beautiful divine energies towards the sun from within you. You probably going to feel satisfied with the things that you do, the situations that you get done. There's divine energies from North Node into Uranus towards the moon. Okay, you did that work, you did everything, you're good. Guess what? If you didn't do that though, it's gonna be intense because the things in family, the energies in family, is not right, and you're gonna be waking up and the next day in the morning, and you're gonna feel the same energies again from within you because the work is not complete. But there is always a new day, a better days for you to transform, a better things that can happening for you. But do your inner work. That's my personal advice to you guys. And go ahead, rise from the ashes. You have the power. Okay. So now I'm gonna look if there is some questions in there. And oh wow, look at the chat, guys. Blue Swan. The fight was intense, yes. I didn't sleep all night last night. Pretty much, it was very rough energies. I had to get up at some point. There was no. Now I'm just dying to go to the bed. To be honest, and the energy is, but it's that intense energy shows the things that we need to work on it. So yeah, it was. Hopefully, it's all good, guys. Salma, thank you for coming in. Hi. I felt the energy you were talking about earlier on the live. Fed up, not last night, but the night before, maybe because I'm on the other side of the globe to you, and time difference. The time difference should not be kind of like affecting so much because I can look at the ascendant here and the ascendant in the United States at 7 o'clock in the morning. They're very close. They're just slightly different from within um, but they are pretty close uh, for it. But the energies may be affecting you. Depends of your personal chart, more likely. If you specifically have something in Scorpio, like yesterday, the day before, we talk about. I have two planets in Scorpio. One is a Mercury, the other one it's Venus. So the one it's the pretty much the beginning, the other one it's about at the end. So when I things are in the middle of Scorpio, things like I can feel the intensity, but excuse me. It is 22:33 here. For but yeah, that was intense energy. This one, yeah, I know there was a lot of 5D energies, and actually we got divine help for it. I learned things, and things were calmed down because there was like messages that were supported out for it, and I walked in there. I found they were giving me an answer, so I had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and having a coffee and study emotional unavailability, how that affects the twin flames. Yeah, they didn't let me to sleep last night, so yeah, so we got to understand that the emotional unavailability damaged the connections for the twin flames, but the real damages was the people that create the emotional unavailability. So lack of expressions, but we're good. We're good. Yeah, I with that understanding helped me to understand a lot of the cases within the twin flames. Beautiful, beautiful. But I didn't like that. I mean, I didn't like it. Okay, I didn't. But the truth is, it is what it is. I didn't like it. They didn't let me to sleep last night. The divine energies, totally. For negativity, don't like people, they're not nice, want to be alone, don't want to TF but now feeling different. Yes, we're gonna feel different because we're beginning to let it go of the codependency. We are learning to, if they got to be with us, they gotta be for divine purpose. We understand that the divine is holding it. They are in the hands with the divine, their own transformations. Yes, you're gonna feel a little better within the things that it is But yeah, it was negativity. But the negativity shows up the things that needs to be work out, Selma. Yeah, I know. We're gonna go to pretty much same energy tonight. At some people who haven't done the job. So, but I'm glad that you two are good right now, Blue Swan. Uh, Here's the confirmations. It's all gravity. But that was a overview of what's coming up, and we are going to have a Scorpio season. Sometimes astrologers, when I see things and they know what's coming, it's like, oh shit. I mean, it is what it is. And the good part is that you guys understand that it's about telling the truth, okay, the way it is. It's good, bad, ugly. We talk about today for in the main channel uh, about acceptance, okay? Not this because someone tells you this is bad and you're like start giving up and being angry about it and protective about it. What are you protecting? The light? Was that good for anybody? No, it's not. And now, when you find out that you're actually protecting the light and you're hurting yourself and situations and so on, what is the things are going in there? So, a lot of work. But through the intensity, guess what? We see what the real problem is. We're correcting ourselves, and from the correction of ourselves, it reflects everybody to fix the situations. So, toxic. Yeah, a lot of toxicity is coming out of the surface, doesn't it? Oh, that it's nothing. Wait, we have 2 more years to all this toxic energies to come out. Well, they will come out, but it's gonna be good after that. It's gonna be good after that. It's gonna be good because this toxicity, it is from the man's cave ages until now. Now we have to rebel on this. We have to reinvent us as a human race. We have to go into the next step. We have to live in real life. Stop wasting time of how I can do this and then I gonna do that and all this and then I want to get in this. How can be the more easier way? Can I have somebody does it for me? Can I have somebody provide all that crap has to go away. It is about the truth, guys. All right. So the 6th of October will be your birthday and the first day for stable energies, right? Uh, we're gonna get a little break. Last year on my birthday was crazy energy because it was a rough situation. This year is gonna be also situations in there, but it's gonna be a little better. For it, thank you for remembering my birthday. I still have not decided what I'm gonna do for my birthday. Actually, for we are going to have a stable energies, but later on we are going to have some the energies that they are going to help us. Okay, especially we're talking about the end of Libra, but the energies want to begin to entering that new moon, and Scorpio is going to be very powerful, very powerful. That is going to be like we are walking into that darkness and we are like shining the light in there. You need to understand Venus, okay? Venus in Scorpio has the lowest sexual desires in there at a physical point, but a spiritual and esoteric astrology, this is like you going down to that darkness and you shine the loft in there and you're like taking everything that it's toxic out of it and you make a paradise. But guess what? You're Venus, you're gonna get born in hell. And that's what that is. But it's gonna be beautiful transformations coming in for it. Any advice for dealing with uh, Quarantine, no deal. Like, evolutions, guys. I mean, evolutions. For what are we gonna do about it? We can laugh, we can cry, we can suffer, we can be in pain, we can beat our heads up, we can go out in the streets at night crying ourselves out, we can be out there burying ourselves at work, pretending in solve situations. We cannot pretend one thing though: the need if we need to evolve, if we need to change, if you want to have a beautiful life, if you want to have a new, better life. Okay, tomorrow we are going to be talking about heroes gammas. Most of the people, they don't got a clue about this. Hero Galmani, which is that is it, the eternal marriage of God and Goddess. How you get to the God and Goddess is the question. That's what we are going to evolve for it. We have to act in the name of God to be like God. What is that going to do? Transformations, evolution, goodness, creation, creating things, not trying to deceive, cheat, lie, on, and so on. So there's going to be some things for it. Uh, so maybe, guys, I'm going to call you right now for a 10 minutes Blue Swan for it. But we have a good times coming in, but we have to go through the changes. Okay, because the mid-season when it comes in a Scorpio, you guys gonna be calling me like tomorrow. I'll tell you that. I'm telling you from right now, I know it. During a Scorpio season, when this comes in, there's gonna be like, I mean, there's gonna be like maybe we're talking about a week worth of Dark Night of the Souls to whoever needs it. Yeah, but most astrologers don't want to say that. They don't want to say it. But the past karma is there in Scorpio. So wherever you did in the past and you bury it in the sand, now it's going to be unburied. The truth's going to come on. The situation's going to come in. But since Venus is going to be at Scorpio, it's about love. And a lot of the things it's going to be, I mean, hard within the soul. You feel shame, guilt within the soul. There's going to be a lot of TFs. They're going to be runners. They're going to be coming back. They are going to be begging to God to stop. They're going to begging for forgiveness. You'll see it. You'll get it. I wanted to call you last night. It was very dark. Yeah, guys, you can call me as long as I don't sleep. For it right now here it's 22:44. So as soon as we finish this conversations here, I'm gonna head out to Facebook and we can have for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes talk for it. Same thing with you, Salma. If you need some help with something, we can have 5-10 minutes top, and I'm just going to bed. I really need it. I was curious. I maybe go get some sleeping pill 8, and I don't want to be experiencing things like last night. Felt like a dark night of the soul, but it wasn't mine. But I was present in there within that same energy. I'm like, oh shoot! And I had some divine there, and coaches, and a training, and everybody was talking to you about my journey and this, and it's like, Dio, you have to help these people. The coaches tells me this, the divines tells me that, and Dio doesn't sleep. I'm like, okay. At the end, I was like, guys, just give me the bottom line. Take a look, emotional availability. I'm like, okay. So I went and get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to study that. So, uh, all right, Salma, thank you. No, you don't have to worry about it. I'm going to be having a 2 cigarettes time. So I said if you really need some help, don't hesitate to ask. But yeah, I'm going to call the Bus 133, Eva and Kirk, and see how you two lovely birds doing. All right, guys. Are we going to have a workshop this Saturday? You're talking about the live chat on the in the group like before and the Facebook? Yes, we will. Yes, we will. I will make it sure that I'll set it up. I'll see on the main channel how many people they are willing to have these conversations for it. Um, too. It was beautiful, right? It's got a lot of benefits. You know, that's what is good. It is about collective work, and everyone does its portion about this collective work. That is about what the age of Aquarius says. That's what should have been. All right. What is the name of the movie you challenge us to watch? I challenge you so many movies. I challenge you so many movies. No, it wasn't Tinkerbell. It's gotta be a something for something different. Uh, for maybe a Scorpion King. That was the Scorpion King movie the last time, the very first one. To look at it, there are two different situations of toxic love. That was a within the Imhotep when she discarded him, and take a look the love of the Scorpion King and the what was her name? Man, I gotta rewatch that movie. And at the end, she asked him, what you would do, and he's like, whatever destiny take us. For so. Okay. All right. All right, guys, let's share the love here. And hopefully that the energy report is going to help you. Hopefully you guys transform. I did a lot of transformations today. That kept me going on all day. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, it was just like beautiful. All right, guys. Be love.